Today, we're riding New Zealand's only mountain train. It's that one.
Join us as we climb aboard this epic train journey through the Coromandel, where we'll ascend to a stunning 165-metre high viewing platform, ride over 10 incredible bridges and soar through 3 tunnels. And don't just watch the journey, come and be a part of it. Subscribe now and let's explore the world together. Sorry, that was really cheesy, but needed to be said. Our morning started the best way possible with a breakfast and a coffee. We stopped at May's Cafe, a cosy little spot, and treated ourselves to a scone, croissant, and of course, some coffee. The main street of Coromandel town feels like stepping back in time, with its charming old-fashioned buildings that date back to the 1800s, when this area was buzzing with gold miners. The Coromandel has so many fun activities, like this place is where all of the holiday makers from Auckland go. In fact, so many people I know have holiday homes here, which we call batches here in New Zealand, and this is the place to come. But what we didn't realise until very, very recently, and I'm quite shocked by this, is that Coromandel is home to New Zealand's only mountain train. And that is exactly where we're taking you today. Are you excited?
I am excited, yes.
Ludvig's just spotted the little start of the railway. What do you think about that?
Pretty cute. And teeny.
This place is so cute. And if you're a train lover, I can already tell that this is a place you must come. It's set up kind of like a little pioneer cowboy vibe town. Like, it's so cute. And it seems like there's so much going on here. We actually have 3 activities booked here today, not just New Zealand's only mountain train. We're also going ziplining, and we also have a 90-minute pottery class. The train is departing in about 10 minutes, so I best go to the bathroom because this train sure does not have a bathroom. In fact, it is so teeny tiny, I don't think either of us expected it to be that teeny. Ludvig, here we go.
Here I go. This is extreme cute. We're going like 9 kilometers an hour up the hill. Bridge coming up.
And if we have a look high on my left there, you can actually see that's one of the 8 platforms that they travel through. And the longest line they zip down is 200 metres long.
That's us later today, I guess, going on a 200-metre long zip line. Did I mention I'm scared of heights?
Ravington was completed in 1982. That's 8 years after the base yard. And that's most.
So we've just hit our first reversing station, and basically all the backs of all the chairs flip around, hop around, hop around. Just switch direction, and now we're at the back of the train. That is so cute.
It's quite simple.
This narrow gauge railway winds its way up the steep slopes of the Coromandel Peninsula, offering some seriously cool views along the way. The railway was originally built in 1975 by a man called Barry Brickle, a potter who used it to transport clay and firewood for his pottery workshops. Over the years, the line expanded, and now it's a popular attraction for visitors and for a scenic, history-filled ride.
Just coming up to our first tunnel here, guys. So just remember, heads and arms inside the train. We've lost a hat.
Okay, so we're swapping those seats back around. There we go, flipping over this. And we're back at the front of the train. Now we're going up the hill.
Here is our unique double-decker bridge. What? The steelwork comes very close to the side of the train, so make sure you keep well away from that. And this took Barry and a couple of his friends 2 years to build. In a moment, we'll do a complete loop, come around, and we'll be on the top deck, directly above where we are now.
One of the most entertaining parts of the journey was the unique way the train had to navigate the mountain. To get up the steep incline, the driver would have to take the train to these dead ends, jump out, run to the other side of the train, and reverse back until we reached the next turnaround point. Meanwhile, we were just switching seats and facing different directions the whole time so we could stay facing forward. A lot of other passengers didn't actually bother to switch seats, so there was a fair bit of awkward eye contact in there in those moments, but honestly, it was so much fun and made the ride feel very interactive. Ludvig was honestly having the best time. This railway is a marvel of engineering, especially considering the rugged terrain it traverses. And it's not just a train ride, it's a journey through history and nature conservation, with Barry Brickle's vision for replanting native trees and protecting the land still going strong today. So, let me introduce you to Howard, our train driver. Hello, Howard.
Hi.
So how long have you been driving a train like this?
Not very long at all, only about 6 months. We all get on-site training
Okay.
specifically for this line.
Yes.
So, no, I'd never driven any other trains before this.
Do you get a lot of people thinking just how cute and tiny this is?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. It's a great thing and a wonderful story behind it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Barry Brickle story, just under 30 years to build this railway, clay, pottery, everything, it's just incredible. Driving Creek's been going now for 50 years.
Wow.
The train driver just hopped off and gave us a little bit of info about the trees around here and the surrounding area, and it is just a beautiful view from up here. Really, really, really pretty. It's like a massive rainforest that we're in right now. And we get to hop off and go and take a closer look at that tunnel we just went through. I think we should get a photo. What about you, Ludvig?
Yes.
All right, we are on our 10th bridge already, and wow, look at that view. Oh, I just got shivers. Oh, wow. I think we continue on to a place called the Eiffel Tower, spelled I-full. Eiffel. At 165 metres high, this tower offers incredible panoramic views of the Coromandel west coast.
Terrific views.
It's no surprise the railway brings in over 30,000 visitors a year. And what's cool is each ticket helps to support the conservation efforts that make this place so special. Here we are, halfway through. Look how cute this train is. Look at the front. It is so cute. We just heard the bell. Time to hop aboard. Oh, look, you can see the building we were just in.
All right, we've just got a couple of minutes wait here just for the other passenger train to cross over.
And we have made it back.
Look at this little one.
Oh my gosh, is that even tinier? Oh my gosh, that is. Wow, that is a teeny tiny one. Yes, I knew I loved this place. There's coffee, of course. All right, train done. It's time for pottery.
It's pottery time. I'm excited to try to make some pottery.
You what? Oh wow, this is so cute. Oh, looking lovely.
I need to make one of these at home.
Much like a car's accelerator, these wheels are also nice because you can set a speed, take your foot off, and it will keep going, so you just concentrate on what your hands are doing. I also press down from all sides with a little bit of effort to seal it on there. I'm going to add plenty of water to my clay and to my hands. You just want to engage your thumbs a little bit of downwards pressure, and you're going to be really gentle with the top because you don't want to knock it when you kind of float off. So there's a lot of different things you can do with the shaping. I'm going to pull it towards myself and cut it off at the same time as letting some water slip underneath it. I can just give it a push and it should come off.
Big, what are you gonna make?
Noodle bowl.
I'm gonna attempt to make a coffee mug.
Yes.
That's way off center.
It was, wasn't it?
Together and your thumbs together, and really the most force is coming from the back of the hands straight forwards.
This suits you.
Does it?
Yeah. Especially that apron. want to ease the outsides like so.
Are you happy with your performance so far?
Very happy with my performance. I'm pretty proud of our progress here. Ludvig has made a chalice.
Yeah.
Chalice of some sort, some bowls, breakfast bowls, another bowl, and hopefully a coffee cup. Oh, and the vase, Ludvig's masterpiece.
It's the same prices. Did you see that?
What?
The bird just went right past
Serious? We had a few hours break where we went into the Coromandel town to grab a bite of lunch. We went to the Pottery grill, Pottery. It was really nice. We had a pizza, some chippies. Highly recommend that place. We have been alerted that we might actually be able to sight New Zealand's deadliest animal or insect. I don't know, but animal sounds more dramatic. And this particular animal, insect, is one that Ludvig is particularly frightened of. So I'm gonna have to drag him along on this walk. But let's go and see some wetters. There are a couple of different ways you can go, but apparently the gold mine is where we want to head if we want to spot some wetters. Oh, it even has a sign to warn you about the wetter. Oh, wow.
Oh, gross. There's heaps of them.
Oh.
They claw into you and sting you, so you have
Ah! I'm not going in. Yuck. Scary.
This cave goes really far down and I'm not going any further than this entrance, my friends. I am not going any further because this is what's surrounding us. That has got to be one of the scariest insect encounters I've had in New Zealand, and I didn't even go in the tunnel.
That's yuck. That's absolute yuck. It's yuck.
Because if you just go back to take a look at these things, ah! Oh my God! Welcome to life, married to Ludvig. This feels a lot nicer. The wildlife sanctuary is more up my alley, I think. And this, I think, is called a cicada. Oh, they're so cute. Now, I way prefer you over the wetter gecko. Oh my lord, we just found a wetter box. What does that mean? There is indeed a wetter on top of there. What the heck? Why is it on the box? Like, why is this what makes this a wetter box?
Box full of wetters?
Just when we thought the fun was over for the day, surprise! To get to our first zip line, we had to take another mountain train. We did not expect this, so this was a lovely bonus, to be honest. And this one was even tinier than the last. I'm talking about half the size. Definitely didn't see that coming. And at this point, I'm starting to feel like I'm on some tiny train theme park journey. Come to think of it, that would be so incredible, wouldn't it? This zipline course has 8 zip lines total, and I think they gradually get a little bit higher and a little bit longer. Longest being 200 meters. Apparently one point is actually 20 meters off the ground. I'm a little bit scared about that. Are you excited, husband? Look at you! And Ludvig is not scared of heights, obviously.
Wow!
So we've ticked off the train. That is the main reason we came here. If you're gonna come all the way here to the Coromandel though, there are 2 other must-sees. Number 1 is Cathedral Cove, which is where I'm standing right now. Wow, little bit of a difference since the last time we visited. A few more people.
Way too many people.
Cathedral Cove is one of the most popular spots on the Coromandel Peninsula, and you might recognise this breathtaking beach from the Chronicles of Narnia. Prince Caspian, as it was used as a filming location for this movie. It's a very picturesque spot with a massive rock arch that frames the pristine beach below, surrounded by towering cliffs and clear turquoise waters. And while you're in the area, if you're feeling hungry, you absolutely can't miss Ha Hey Beach Cafe. Their Eggs Benedict is out of this world. perfectly creamy and delicious. Plus, their cabinet food is packed with options, and we could not resist trying their white chocolate mud cake. While in the Coromandel for a couple of nights, we checked ourselves into a top 10 holiday park. These parks are dotted all over New Zealand, offering a huge range of accommodation options. They even have glamping spots, just like this one we booked in here. This glamping pod is definitely more my style than regular camping, but it's still a much more affordable option than booking a hotel in the area, especially since we share the majority of the facilities with the other guests. Plus, this is actually the second time we've stayed here, so you know it's a spot we love. Not too far from Cathedral Cove is another must-see spot, Hot Water Beach. This place is famous for its natural hot springs that bubble up right beneath the sand. And just in case you're wondering, the hot water here comes from geothermal activity happening underneath the ground, where heated water rises to the surface through fractures in the Earth's crust. It's nature's very own spa.
We've come here at around 2 o'clock today, and unfortunately we've come at high tide. What happens at high tide is that it's going to kind of cover the hot springs, so the best time to visit is actually within 2 hours of low tide. Ludvig and I came here mid-winter a couple of years ago. It was freezing cold in the morning around 8 o'clock. It was the perfect time to come. You want to bring a shovel or a spade with you to dig a hole so you can actually access the hot springs underneath the sand. And I was absolutely shocked at how hot this water is. It's a really, really awesome thing to do. Do you also, Ludvig, recommend Hot Water Beach?
Yes.
I would say it was a successful day. And if I can think of one classic dinner to have here in the Coromandel, it's to have fish and chips wrapped in paper, along with some classic tomato sauce or ketchup for our fellow Americans. I'd like to thank you for watching. It's been absolutely phenomenal to have you here along for this ride, and perhaps share this with someone who is looking for a bit of train, zipline, pottery fun themselves. Now we're going to dig in and just watch the beach, and then we're probably going to go to sleep at about 8 p.m. in 1 hour because we're grandparents. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.